the hell you doing in my spot?
I'm back. Damn, man. Scared the shit out of me, man. Oh! No! No! Mama!
Stay with us. Come on.
I couldn't help but feel we was taking everyone to hell with us.
Yes, sir. What's the deal with it, YouTube? What's good with y'all? What's up with everybody? I go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all my recap, my thoughts, my review, my opinion about BMF Season 4, Episode 5, and let y'all know how I felt about the episode, as well as breaking down Episode 5 for y'all. But before I do that, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, and you like BMF content like me, tap in and hit the post bell notification button to support the channel, and to get updated on all BMF content I post on my channel. Hit the like button to help the video get recommended across the algorithm, and leave your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section, and y'all let me know how y'all felt about the episode as well. Now overall, I ain't gonna lie, I expected a little bit more out of this episode. This episode was great, but for it to be an episode 5, I expected a little bit more. Still was a great episode. I enjoyed this episode, but I just felt like with this being episode 5, they should have gave us a little bit more. But I ain't gonna waste that much time with this intro. I'm gonna get right into this recap and break down this episode for y'all, and give y'all my perspective on this episode and how I felt about episode 5. Now I'm gonna start this recap off with talking about Lamar first. I gotta talk about your boy Lamar first in this recap. In this episode, we saw Lamar make his return and pop up after not being around in these last couple of episodes. We know in episode 1, he got shot by B Mickie when he was trying to take out Meech and Terry, and we ain't seen him since. And as usual, Lamar did what he normally does in this show, which is catch bodies, and he caught another body in this episode and took out his cousin Alvin. Because Lamar popped up on his cousin Alvin in this episode to see if he could help him out with stitching his wounds back together, making it seem like him and Alvin was cool. But right after Lamar got patched up by Alvin, Lamar told Alvin he remembered about the night when Meech turned him into a crackhead, and he told Alvin he heard Meech thank him for helping him out. So with Lamar not forgetting about what his cousin did, Lamar beat up Alvin and he threw him into a furnace afterwards and killed him. Cremated him right there on the spot. And I ain't mad at Lamar for taking out his cousin, bro. I'm not mad at Lamar for doing this. I was honestly hoping Lamar would have got his get back on his cousin in season 4 and take him out. Like, I was hoping Lamar would have took out his cousin, bro. I ain't mad at Lamar for what he did in this episode, but I am expecting him to be on this same type of time in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. And with him making his return in this episode, I am expecting him to go after Meech and Terry, as well as B Mickie, and try to seek revenge against them in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. Now, moving on to Purdy. In this episode, we saw Purdy get caught up in a crossfire and get shot by her former manager bodyguard Kano while performing at Meech and Terry's Stomping Grounds Launch Party in this episode. Because in this episode, Meech and Terry was having issues with getting Purdy's music played on the radio because Trail put in a last minute request to have the DJ at the radio station that Meech and Terry was trying to get Purdy's music played at to play someone else's music instead. And Meech and Terry found out from this DJ that they was trying to get to play Purdy's music on the radio, that Trail sent him a last minute email to stop this DJ from playing Purdy's music on the radio because Meech and Terry didn't have the clearance released to get Purdy's music played on the radio. So Meech and Terry went to go see Trail at his office to have a conversation with him about this, and Trail told Meech and Terry that he discovered Purdy, and Purdy is lit now with a top 10 song in the country, and he's not about to let his investment go to waste like that. And without him signing away Purdy's performance rights to Meech and Terry, they can't release any of Purdy's music or book any performances for Purdy unless they pay Trail some more money to obtain the rights to Purdy's music. Which Meech and Terry didn't have a problem with, but the thing is, Trail wanted the money in a check. He wanted Meech and Terry to pay him a check. So Terry tried to gamble away to come up with the money so he could get some clean cash, wash it, and turn it into a check. That way, him and Meech could pay Trail the money that he wants. And Terry kept constantly losing his money when he was gambling. And I ain't gonna front. This nigga Terry always losing money every time he gambles, bruh. Like, I don't understand why Terry keeps on gambling. And he keeps losing money. Like, every time Terry gambles, he always loses some money, bruh. It never works out for him in his favor. So with Terry having no luck with coming up with the money, Meech and Terry decided to pull up to Trail's house and force Trail to sign over the rights to Purdy's music to them. telling Trell if he doesn't sign over the rights to Purdy's music, then they're going to kill him. So with Trell having no other choice, he signed over the rights to Purdy's music to Meech and Terry. He gave them what they wanted. And I don't understand why Meech and Terry didn't take out Trell when they had the opportunity to do it. Like, I don't understand why they would let Trell live after Trell told them in this episode that this wasn't going to be the last time that they was going to see him. And he wasn't lying about this, bro. He wasn't lying about this at all. Because like I said earlier in the video, while Meech, Terry, and Purdy was at the Stomping Grounds Launch Party, Trell's bodyguard Kano shot Purdy twice in this episode. And I am expecting Purdy to survive this shooting too. I don't think Purdy is going to die. Based off the season 4 teasers and trailers that's been released, there's still more scenes of Purdy that we haven't seen yet in season 4 that has yet to come. So it's pretty obvious that Purdy is going to survive. But I do think this is going to take a toll on Purdy's music career, and this is going to set her back. I do believe Purdy will experience a setback with her music career because of this shooting. I do believe she's going to take some time away from music to focus on herself and focus on her health, but I do believe Purdy is going to be good at the end of the day when it's all said and done. And I do believe Meech and Terry will continue to have issues with Trell in these next upcoming episodes of BMF because of this. Now, moving on to Duffy. In this episode, we saw your boy Duffy get caught up and arrested in this episode after he got caught by Detective Brian in the Red Dog unit. After him and Meech went on a car chase and a foot chase in this episode with Detective Brian in the Red Dog unit. Because in this episode, Detective Brian found out that the stripper that was dancing on Duffy in episode 4 when Brian and Duffy was at the Platinum Palace got arrested in this episode for prostitution. And Brian questioned the stripper and he told the stripper that he knows about her situation with child services and he knows she's one more visit away from child services from losing her kids. And if she doesn't want that to happen, then she needs to give up Duffy information and tell Detective Brian about his whereabouts. And that's what she did. Without thinking twice about it, she snitched on your boy Duffy and told Detective Brian his real name and gave Detective Brian the whereabouts to Duffy's location. So as Duffy was about to get ready to leave town, the Red Dog unit as well as Detective Brian rolled up on Duffy and Meech at the red light and went on a high-speed chase and a foot chase with both Meech and Duffy before they was able to capture Duffy. And I ain't gonna lie, this scene hit a little bit different watching your boy Duffy get arrested. I ain't gonna front. This scene definitely hit your boy DC. I ain't gonna front. This scene definitely hit me. I was sad to see your boy Duffy get locked up. But at the same time, bruh, he should have kept up and stayed close to Meech, bruh. Like, this nigga Duffy caught a goddamn Charlie horse while he was running this shit, limping, slowing down. Like, all Duffy had to do was just stay close to Meech, bruh. All he had to do was just stay close to Meech. Y'all saw what Meech did in this episode, bruh. Y'all saw what he did. He jumped in the back of a pickup truck and got on. Meech was out of there, bruh. Meech was out of there within 5 seconds, bruh. He was gone. Duffy ass on the other hand was all behind this shit and he ended up getting caught by Detective Brian. And with Duffy getting arrested in this episode, I'm pretty sure Detective Brian is going to try to flip Duffy against Meech in the BMF organization, but I'm not expecting Duffy to flip on Meech and Terry in the BMF organization. I don't think Duffy is going to flip. I don't think Duffy is going to snitch on Meech and Terry. And based off this scene right here that was shown in one of the promo teasers of BMF, where it's looking like Duffy is in the interrogator room getting interrogated by who I believe to be Detective Brian and shouting BMF for life, yeah, bruh, I don't think Duffy is going to snitch, bruh. I don't think Duffy is going to snitch on Meech and Terry. If anything, I think Duffy is going to take these charges to the chin and stay solid and hold it down for BMF. I don't see Duffy snitching on Meech and Terry, but you never know. You never know what could happen in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. But I don't think Duffy is going to snitch. I think Duffy is going to hold it down for Meech and Terry. And I think he's going to stay solid at the end of the day when it's all said and done. Now, moving on to Badass Nicole. As expected, in this episode, we found out that Nicole is pregnant and she's going to be having a baby. We found out in this episode that Nicole is pregnant. And like I said, this was expected. This was expected. I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama expecting Nicole to be pregnant going into this next upcoming episode of BMF. Especially after what happened in episode 4. I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama expecting Nicole to be pregnant going into this next upcoming episode of BMF. And while I'm mentioning Worm, we saw your boy Worm get caught up by Terry in this episode. Terry caught Worm in Nicole's bedroom closet in this episode when Worm was at Nicole's house. Because Nicole decided to throw a party in this episode. And honestly, Worm asked for this, bruh. He asked to get caught up in this episode, bruh, because this nigga was just at Nicole's house, comfortable as hell, bruh. He laying all up in Nicole's bed, smoking with his feet kicked up and shit like he ain't doing something wrong by messing with Meech and Terry's sister. Like, your boy Worm was too comfortable at Nicole's house in this episode, bruh. Like, he was too comfortable. And I wish Terry would have beat Worm ass when he called him in Nicole's bedroom closet, bruh. I wish Terry would have did a little bit more to your boy Worm in this episode, bruh. Like, don't get me wrong, he did snatch up Worm and throw his ass down a flight of stairs, but at the same time, bruh, Worm should have never made it out that house alive. If I was Terry, I would have killed Worm right there on the spot. Worm would have had to go, I'm just saying. But based off this scene right here that hasn't been shown yet, that was shown in the season 4 trailer where we see Terry burning Worm's face on top of a stovetop, this won't be the last time we see Terry and Worm have an interaction with each other.
Because when Terry finds out that his sister is pregnant, I'm pretty sure he's going to pull up on Worm and beat his ass. I'm pretty sure this is the reason why Terry is burning Worm's face on top of a stovetop. I believe he's going to find out about Nicole being pregnant, and Terry is going to assume that Worm is the father, and he going to go over there to Worm's house and whoop his ass. I think that's the reason why Terry is burning Worm's face on top of this stovetop in this scene right here. But we really don't know who could be the father of Nicole's baby. Because like Nicole said in this episode when she was talking to LaWanda, she did hook up with Breeze 3 months ago before he went off to college, which was in episode 2. But we also know Nicole got her freak on with Worm in episode 4. So we really don't know who could be the father of this baby. We really don't know who could be Nicole's baby daddy. But I do believe it's going to be revealed at some point in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. I believe by episode 8, we will learn about the father of Nicole's baby and whether or not if Worm is the father or if Breeze is the father. But I am expecting us to get those answers sooner than later, though. I do believe by episode 8, we will have the answers on who was the father to Nicole's baby. Now, moving on to B Mickie. In this episode, we saw B Mickie propose to his girlfriend Aisha and ask his girlfriend Aisha to marry her in this episode after both B Mickie and Aisha's daughter had a successful surgery in this episode. Because in this episode, B Mickie's daughter went through her surgery in this episode and she had a successful surgery in this episode. And with B Mickie's daughter having a successful surgery in this episode, he felt like now would be the perfect time for him to ask his girlfriend Aisha to marry him. And that's what he did in this episode. Right after his daughter came out of surgery, B Mickie got on one knee in front of everybody. Well, not in front of everybody, really. In front of Charles and Lucille. Charles and Lucille was there at the hospital to give B Mickie and Aisha some support. But he asked Aisha to marry him. And she said yeah. And he also asked if Charles and Lucille could be in the wedding, which they both agreed to. And honestly, I feel like something bad is about to happen to B Mickie's character, bruh. I feel like something bad is about to happen to him, bruh. Like, I don't know. But I don't see B Mickie making it out of season 4 alive. I'm going to talk about B Mickie and his character in another video in these next upcoming days. But I don't know about B Mickie, bro. I just got that weird feeling that B Mickie is going to get taken out. I hope B Mickie doesn't get taken out because I really want to see him have a redemption storyline in season 4. And I want to see him stick around for the long run. But at the same time, I think it's just a matter of time before something bad happens to B Mickie's character, bro. Y'all can let me know down below in the comment section if you feel like B Mickie is going to make it out of season 4 alive. But I honestly feel like something bad is going to happen to his character in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. I feel like B Mickie and his character is on borrowed time, and I can't wait to see what's next for him in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. Now, moving on to Charles. In this episode, we saw your boy Charles get injured while he was on the job and break his hand in this episode, which prevents Charles from going back out on tour with the Campbell's brothers. Because in this episode, while Charles was at work, one of his co-workers that he was training with ended up dropping a metal object on his hand, breaking Charles' hand in the process. And I just had a feeling something bad was going to happen to Charles in this episode, bruh. I just had a feeling something bad was going to happen with his character, bruh. Because Charles was going through it in this episode, bruh. He was going through it. His manager was hating and mad at the fact that Charles was getting ready to go back out on tour. And he told Charles when he get back from his tour to not come back to work. His little girlfriend Cece broke up with him in this episode because she didn't like the fact that Charles beat up her husband in episode 4. And he found out about Lucille selling her wedding ring. Like, your boy Charles was going through it in this episode, bruh. He was going through it. And with Charles constantly taking L after L after L in this episode, I just knew something bad was going to happen to his character, bruh. I just knew something else was about to happen with his character in this episode. And towards the end of the episode, while he was at work, his co-worker / new trainee that he was training dropped a metal object on Charles' fingers and broke his hand. And with Charles' hand being broke, it's pretty obvious that he's not going to be able to go back out on tour with the Campbell brothers in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. But I do think he's going to be good at the end of the day when it's all said and done. I am expecting Charles to make a full recovery from this. But it's looking like your boy Charles is going to have to sit in the house with Lucille and deal with Lucille constantly begging and annoying the hell out of him in these next upcoming episodes of BMF. Now, before I end this video, I got to talk about your boy Boom. I got to talk about your boy Boom. Because your boy Boom literally did the peekaboo in this episode and popped up at Marquisha's house in this episode, revealing to her that he's out of jail, which is strange and odd, because not like that, bruh. Last time I checked, this nigga Boom was supposed to be in jail for a long time, bruh. He was supposed to be in jail for a long time. And now, he done randomly got out of jail and he's free. Like, I don't know what Boom is on, but I've been watching TV shows long enough to know when somebody is working with the feds and possibly snitching. And that's what I believe your boy Boom is doing. I believe he's working with the feds and snitching on both Marquisha and Terry, bruh. I believe he snitched on them two to get out. Ain't no way in hell Boom just randomly got out of jail, bruh. Ain't no way in hell he just randomly getting out of jail without no type of explanation or whatsoever, bruh. I believe Boom is snitching. I believe he's snitching on both Marquisha and Terry. And if that's the case, then all hell about to break loose in the second half of season 4, bruh. All hell is about to break loose between Boom and Terry. Especially when Boom find out about Terry and Marquisha still seeing each other. Like, your boy Boom about to go to hell off, bruh. He about to go to hell off in the second half of season 4 when he find out about the stuff that Marquisha and Terry got going on. which might give him more of a reason to snitch on Markeisha and Terry if he is working with the feds. We don't know if he's working with the feds just yet. It's all theories and speculations. But in the words of Wallow,
fuck all that. Nah, ain't no fuck all that.
Boom is a snitch, bro. Boom is a snitch. I don't care. I'm taking the speculation and theory and running with it until I see different. Until I see something different that might suggest that your boy Boom is not a snitch, I'm running with the theory and speculation of him being a snitch and working with the feds. But other than that, I ain't got too much else to say about this episode. If you made it to the end of this video and you like the video that I uploaded and created, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Tap in and hit the post bell notification button to support the channel and to get updated on all BMF content I post on my channel. And leave your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section. I'm gonna get at y'all later. Much love to everybody that's been rocking with me and supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe and God bless. I'll see y'all later.